Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jarrell Scott, as you already know. So, welcome to PDX Black Rose podcast. And today we have some really cool guests. First we have Scott Erickson with TriMet. He is a manager of talent acquisition. And then we also have Trevaun Myrie, who is a recruiting coordinator for TriMet. So, we're going to talk a little bit about, or they're going to talk a little bit about some job opportunities with TriMet and the recruitment process. So I'll give it to you.
Right on, Jarrell, right on. Hey, welcome these guests. Y'all give them a little round of a hand there. Yep. Hey, for most of y'all, I don't know, over the last 10 years, most of us in this district, has had major issues with governmental organizations or organizations that are set up to serve the public and the communities. And over the years, it was always these distances between these organizations in the Northeast. And, we've always struggled with Prosper Portland, or if it wasn't Metro, it was somebody else, and blah, blah, blah. So, I was a part of a set of people who, and set of community members that got after these organizations. And these organizations started making and implementing some change, infrastructure changes, organizational changes, just the way they did things. And, I'm proud to say that a lot of these organizations did well in their picks and the way that they've made those conversions over the last 10 years. And these two young men are total examples of those. But I could go on and on about Metro and all those other organizations that have hired similar people who know how to basically talk to somebody different, who know how to engage the community differently than they have historically. So, folks, we appreciate you guys listening to what these young men have to say, but I'm glad they're here on the stage with me. Look at them. They look good. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but they're young and inspiring and all that kind of good stuff. Hey, man, y'all share a little bit about what you guys got going over there at TriMet. Jeff, and I'm glad that you guys took the time to get on the podcast and take a minute to share a little bit about what you guys got going on.
Try take it away, man.
So as well as they mentioned, my name is Trevaun Myrie. I'm a recruiting coordinator over at TriMet. In my position, I would say from a hiring standpoint, we do make mechanics and maintenance service workers. Mostly, that's what we hire in my position. But also, we do not only have bus drivers, mechanics, and also service workers. We also have positions that's also available to other in different positions inside the company. So we just don't only hire bus drivers and such forth. We also have administrative assistants, director roles, manager roles to oversee these positions. So yeah, that's kind of a good intro, I guess.
So tell us how you came about this opportunity, man. How'd they find you?
Oh man, that's so. I guess 6 months ago, I joined TriMet. I'm a contractor at the moment, but I used to work for insurance brokerage. Before that, I used to work for the city, but I decided to go back into the public sector in a way. So
well, right on. Are you enjoying yourself, man, in the pathway that you chose?
You gotta say yes.
Yeah.
I do enjoy. I could say that I do enjoy being at TriMet. I guess this is just a forefront of hiring folks that actually need a job, and also doing the effort to actually go through TriMet and make a difference. I've definitely can say that I've hired folks over the past 6 months I've been there that I've seen, and they say they do love it, and they're making their way up to different position in the organization. So yeah.
Is it a change company, man? Do you feel like they're making some real recognizable changes that that's going on right now?
I think I can say yes. For that is because I do see the change, but also what's mostly important is that the company does not discriminate from what they're doing, or they're trying to get more folks also into a better position in their life, but also both personally and I guess professionally in a way for both me and folks that I hire, because they're like actually making the effort to do what they set out to do, I guess.
Hey, so, man, I am so glad that you've been able to see some of those significant changes. Now, how long have you been with them now?
It's going to be 7 months.
7 months. Right on, right on. So what's next for you, man? I mean, are you planning on scaling the wall or what, man?
We'll see where it takes me. But as of right now, I guess I love the position that I'm in right now. As I said, I love to see who I'm hiring, and also like folks who wants a second chance out in the world. And so yeah, I do like where I'm at with the position. So yeah.
Right on, right on. Jeff, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. And what role do you play with them?
So I oversee all of talent acquisition and basically hiring the organization. I've been at TriMet for the better part of a decade, and I got my start. I was working for a staffing company, hiring contractors, kind of just like trades do.
Wow, right.
And it was actually TriMet was one of my sales prospects. So my current director was my point of contact. So I was going after her like crazy, bringing her flowers and chocolates and trying to get her business. She said, "It's got nothing to do with your business, but I like the way you conduct yourself. So come over here and join my team."
Well, right on,
So
man.
I started as an entry level, not part time, but just an entry level HR specialist, and kind of worked my way up through the system. And now I've got a team of I think 11 or 12, and we do all the hiring for the entire organization. And it's a lot of fun. It's a powerful job, a lot going on. And like Trey was saying, it's super cool to be able to give back to the community and get people opportunities they might not have in their place.
Yeah, man. No, I'm with you. So, Scott, describe to us the hiring practice. How does that work? What's the process for TriMet? How do you get hired with TriMet?
First step, you got to apply or show us that you're interested somehow. So, TriMet.org/careers. That's TriMet.org/careers. Or you can email careers@TriMet.org. That's always going to be step one. And like I said, I would always encourage everybody to take a look at our careers page. Even if there's something you don't see, you can sign up for our job alerts. But coming to our hiring events, coming to events like this, as John was saying earlier, we get out in the community quite often. And so we're always around. So you can always find us somewhere. If you ever have a question, you can always reach out to us. And in general, you get a response back in a day or so. So
Right on, right on. Now, are there any positions open and available now?
Yeah, we do have positions that's open. We continuous hire for maintenance workers, and we do hire for bus drivers, bus operators. We hire about 30 every month, and so service workers we do hire every 2 weeks. So first, say if you were supposed to do an interview tomorrow and you pass, you're in the process. So
Right on.
so yeah.
Right. So, what are some of the qualities and skills that you're looking for in people these days?
Qualities and skills. Well, basically, first off, being a maintenance worker, all you need is a CDL, and you just need to clear a background, and you have to clear a drug screen, and that's about it. Yeah.
yeah, John, I think to add to that, we're looking for people that are service-minded, people again that are, in touch with their community. They want to add to their community. That's always something we're looking for, is that service-minded, attitude. People that want to make a difference. People that recognize the service that we provide is critical, and so we always want people that resonate with that too.
Sure. So, in light of what the history used to be and what it's like today, what strategies are you employing to ensure fair and unbiased process through this maze that you guys are working through?
That's a great question. So at an organizational level, anybody who's involved in the hiring, recruitment process, whatever you want to call it, must go through mandatory training that we employ at the organization. So members of my team facilitate that training. I facilitate that training. For individual managers or people that are going to be actually hiring for their team and bringing somebody onto their team, there's even more rigorous training that we employ with them. So we do as much as we can to mitigate bias again through all those types of avenues.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a lot
Cool.
of fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what's the onboarding process like? You know, man, with new employees that come on, man, that ensures their success. I mean, what are you guys doing on the onboarding process? What's that like?
Communication, connection, real clarity, baby.
Communication, connection, and more communication, y'all.
That's right. So yeah, so for most of our positions, it's a very structured process, and each manager can kind of structure it how they choose. We run post-hire surveys, so we make sure we're ensuring that people are set up for success. We'll look for gaps, so if people are saying, "Hey, my experience wasn't that good," we'll address that, for a training opportunity. On the higher volume side, like for bus operators, there's rigorous training that's involved, lots of connection to the organization, lots of meet and greets, lots of tours across the organization. So again, the onboarding process, super structured, a lot of fun for folks too.
Man, right on. So tell me, what professional development opportunities come for those people who do get hired on? How does that pathway work? And do you guys encourage them to go to schools? And give us a little bit about what that's all about.
So what's yours? Go for it, man.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say to that question. Yeah, we once you're hired, we first day basically we as HR we meet with them and we give them basically a rundown of like what you can do in TriMet. So you can start out as a maintenance service worker. You can work your way up. You can also take classes.
Man,
we do
that's
have
nice.
a thing that you can take classes, courses to work your way up in the company and go wherever you plan that you want to go to. So we do have that beneficial to employees.
Man, that sounds like, hey, is there any people out there? Boy, I don't know about y'all. I might quit this job and go to TriMet there for a minute here. Hey, what did I miss, folks? What you guys share with us? What in your mind? What are some of the other things that you would like this community to hear about TriMet today?
I know for me, we're in the community. We are the community. TriMet's an integral part of all of our daily lives, and just we want everybody who's down with that to come join us and be part of our family. So,
yeah, I stand 100% with what Scott said. Whatever job you want to look for or want to get, TriMet is offering that as well. So.
Hey, there you have it, folks. TriMet. Y'all give them a round of applause. You here for coming out here and sharing some little bit of time with us. Look here. If you ain't heard it, you heard it here. TriMet is hiring. They're engaged in some pretty exciting things. So it's just not a job, folks. It's a damn adventure. You guys have a nice evening and enjoy yourselves. And trick and then treat, will you please?
Thanks, John.
Thank you. Appreciate it.